Yes, we're having fun. Okay, good. I'm just me yapping and fangirling how much I love Xenoblade X like literally every stream. Also for me, it says you have been alive for 36 minutes. Yeah, so right before you joined Mizutsude, I actually was having a lot of scuff issues, so I had to like end stream and then start it again. But for some reason, if maybe because the scuff happened for a bit, that I feel like I haven't been streaming for that long, but I actually have been. Or I'm just getting used to streaming and the time is flying by much faster. Things are surprisingly good on my end. I peeked into a cave I happened upon down by the shore. And I came out with 75 angel stones. Not half bad, right? Sure, I guess you have good luck. I don't see why she would lie about that. She has more fun if the streamer is having fun. Okay, good. I hope I just don't sound like obnoxious, just like constantly talking about how much I love this game, and you guys are like, yeah, Crypta, we get it. Whoa, come on. It's not that crazy. These things happen to everyone, right? No, just me? Back in 3rd grade on Earth, I found this backpack in the woods on my way home from school. Opened it up and found 100,000 bucks. I think you just got caught in the middle of something you shouldn't have gotten in, May. A TV crooked in my house and everything. Super embarrassing, actually. Sorry, still on assignment here. Focus, May, focus. So where were you at with the 2 ebony evelo eggs and 2 redwood apricot antlers, Crypta? I got them all. They were a pain in the butt to get. So close to getting Collectopedia. 9 items left to find. Dude, I love the Collectopedia, but I also hate it. I'm so glad, though, that at least in this game, it's much easier to find stuff. I mean, it doesn't tell you where to find things that you haven't found, but I'm at least glad that for, like, these collection quests, they actually say where they're located. Because, like, whenever I used to play Xenoblade X on the Wii U, it was, like, Google galore. I was constantly on the Xenoblade X wiki, like, everything. Whoa, really? Wow, how embarrassing. Not only do I not have all the angel stones yet, but I still haven't found the 2 magical finding rods I need either. Talk about useless. I'm really letting you down here. I hate this quest. I hated it the first time and I hate it the second time around. I know. Blade is a team and we should all help each other out. Right, I get that. Thanks for caring enough to get mad. This part of me is probably why I've had so much trouble with others in the past. Alright, maybe I can ask you for help one more time. No, I don't want to do it! I hate the lobster. I hate the lobster quest too. I'm not looking forward to having to showcase the lobster quest because I feel like that's going to be a whole separate thing that I'm going to have to record. Stupid lobster quest. I hate it. That's the one quest I'm not looking forward to. Even when they announced this game, I was thinking to myself, oh man, that means I have to do the lobster quest all over again. For those of you that don't know, we'll get to the lobster quest when it shows up, but it's not fun. It is the worst side quest in this game. I'll get the remaining angel stones together, no matter what it takes. If you could bring me those 2 magical finding rods, I would really, really appreciate it. Do I already have them? Oh, thank goodness.
Yes?
Hi, Crypta. How's it coming along? Were you able to gather those magical finding rods? Yes. Oh, I have more than enough. Yes! Here, look. I found the rest of my angel stones, too. Oh, we did it. The assignments are complete. When my skull got wrecked, I figured there was no chance I could finish these. It's amazing. Who knew you could get this much done working with a partner? I've worked alone all this time, but now I finally understand why people enjoy working in teams. Yeah, I finally see that. Before, I barely managed a conversation with the other members of my division. But now, I think it's time I take a chance on real, honest cooperation. Thanks for everything. I look forward to teaming up with you again sometime. How did she find the rest when she did move? I definitely have this quest long overdue, that's for sure, just because I hate this quest. So luckily I had all the other stuff before getting to the 3rd part. Okay. Now what? Let's see what else is left in NLA. see. Let me look for more affinity quests. If not, we can do some basic quests. We could actually do this one, the matchmaker with Lao, because I do want to finish as much as I can with Lao before a certain part. Okay, chapter 11. Okay, this one's also chapter 6 with Yelv. I guess we can do the Lao stuff first. We haven't done chapter 7 yet. I don't want to go to Caldros yet. Okay, yeah, let's do this mission with Lao. And then one with Yelv, and I guess we could, depending on how long this Yelv or Lao one is, or I could save the Yelv one for next time. I definitely want to do more basic missions. I think the next stream will focus on basic missions too.
Have you heard?
And I also have to make sure I survey rate a little bit more of Oblivia, so we can get through chapter 7.
Hey, look who's here.
Oh, Lao, you're actually here. Last two times we did affinity missions, you were nowhere to be found.
When a certain someone decided to just wander off and leave us high and dry?
Oh yeah? Well, I hope whoever it was got chewed out good. Looks like I owe you one, Elma. Order something if you like. My treat.
I can't tell if he was being serious with that line or if he was making a joke, like, if we're talking about you, Lao.
Filled to bursting with food and joy. Lao is good and generous friend.
You tubby little... I said order something, not everything.
It's okay, Lao. Next meal, it'll be Tatsu's turn.
So Shingo, you gonna say something? Go ahead
So
and ask.
Shingo? Sashingo?
I'm sure these ladies will give you better advice than I can.
Having trouble with something?
Oh, it's not.
Ooh, I know. Shingo has a
I don't remember this affinity quest. Well, I say that about a bunch of other affinity quests, but then the more we go on, the more I remember them. But this one, I actually don't remember it right off the bat. Say it's written all over his face, so you have no idea.
I know, right? He's a total open book.
I get that a lot.
If you're done making the poor man sweat, why don't you hear him out?
But look, if this is about winning a girl's heart, Lao is probably the guy you want.
Y'all gotta remember, Lynn's a teenage girl.
He knows you a lot better than we do since you work together and all. Plus, he was married, so he can...
Oh, Lynn, that is a sensitive topic.
Sorry, Shingo. I should get going.
Right.
Well, at least she knew she messed up at the second she said that.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. We don't really talk about Lao's family.
Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to... Thanks.
I would say barely teenager, that's true. She's only 13. But then again, 13, I feel like, okay.
Heard him wish Shingo luck.
I feel like the normal 13 teenage experience is like getting into things like, at least for girls, I can only speak from a girl's perspective, getting into romance books, reading fan fictions.
Whatever we can do to help.
That's what happened to a lot of 13-year-old girls back in the day when I was 13. That's where it all started. It started first from romance books and fan fictions, and then as an adult, it evolved into otome games. It never goes away.
Have you heard?
Listen. Oh, hey, Elf. What's up? So I know I got my start as a fanfic author. Dude, I feel like all of us had our phase, like, of either reading fanfiction or, like, writing a bit. I tried writing a little bit when I was a teenager, but, like, just for funsies. But I never took, like, writing the fanfiction seriously. And, like, I did it for funsies, so then, like, after I quote-unquote outgrew it, I, like, deleted my account and stuff.
If only I could make her happy somehow.
Oh wait, now I do. Okay, I am starting to remember this quest. Don't confess without getting to know her first.
What? Just out of the blue? Shouldn't I start with dinner?
Well,
or
the other
something?
option was to confess right away. What do you want me to do, buddy?
Schmo can ask a girl out. A surprise gift? Now that'll leave an impression.
I got a lot of experience
sure
writing
it's not
comedy.
weird?
Ooh.
Unusual.
Like
maybe, but
writing
that's not
jokes or like
necessarily
writing
bad.
comedy genre?
If the way she's dressed now is any indication, she's obviously into fashion. Why not give her a little accessory when you ask her?
God, her outfit is
Bracelet or
horrendous.
something.
But definitely coded for the time of when this came out, though.
All right, I'll give it a try. But where am I supposed to find nice jewelry here on Mira?
Tatsu have an idea. Cowardly friend should get pretty lady a shiny rock. That how Tatsu Dadapon win the heart of Mamapon.
Aww.
Hey, not bad. You're kinda smart for a Nopon.
Meh. Says friend who need whole team to ask out girls.
I was writing short Stargate fanfic jokes?
What does
What's
friend
Stargate?
think of this?
Oh, that's lovely.
It Nopon matchmaking stone.
I totally forgot that that thing he
Super
carries is a
valuable,
freaking
worth more than almost any
device.
food.
Sounds like a winner to me. Let's go track one down.
We'll need someone to set it in a bracelet once we've found it.
There's a jewelry shop in the commercial district. We can try bringing it there.
Ugh, sorry. Ugh. I guess maybe this will be the last affinity quest. Because I can feel myself being sleepy.
Hey, listen!
Hey, listen! Talk to Omari? Oh, there we go. Stargate SG-1 92,000 sci-fi. Oh, I see.
This is
I am not familiar with that franchise,
It better
sadly.
be, considering what we had to go through to get it.
We did it
So,
again.
How much to put that in
I
a
didn't really
bracelet?
grow up around a lot of media. I mean, I had TV, but that was pretty much
Why
it.
not?
And I was only allowed to watch, like,
Tested its
the stuff on
hardness.
the kids'
That
channels.
rock puts even diamonds
Back in
to
those
shame.
days.
Seriously?
I'd really like to help, but my tools just can't handle it. Sorry.
Oh, wait, did the sound
After we
bite
went to
not
all
work?
that trouble.
I never imagined it could be done.
Vivian
Just
Kumar?
because
Wait,
our
I
tech
didn't
can't
hear the
handle it
gunshot.
doesn't
Did
make
you
it
guys hear it?
impossible. I met a man-on craftsman a while back.
I
who
didn't
works
get
with
into it
rare
until I was a
minerals.
teen and
He's not
rewatching
cheap,
reruns.
but he's
Oh, I
good.
see.
Why don't I introduce you?
Sir, that would be amazing.
Did not hear it? Oh, shoot.
Lau, about before.
I know you've been
Um,
working hard to
crap.
help out one of my crew.
are my sound things not working?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Gosh. Okay.
Of course.
To make it up,
about letting
let's
me
see.
join
I
the
will
fun
redeem
from
a
here?
different reward.
Heck yeah!
I will redeem take your meds for you guys. Oh god, is that not working either? Oh shit. No! Okay, I'm so sorry. Nobody redeem anything. Nobody redeem anything for the rest of stream. Dang it. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Well, I guess we do have some scuff still left over. We just came in here real quick before we went into bed to spend all our points. Oh, no worries. Wait, Vivian, is this your first time coming? It says you're a first time chatter. This is your first time coming across my streams? Scuff is scuff. What the heck? None of my rewards are working? How about... Is headpat not working? Even headpat's not working? Oh my god. Nothing? Can I take my glasses off? I can't even... Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out and relink this. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely have to do that before the next stream. Wait, what am I doing? Do I have to add Lau to my party? Is that what's happening? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're also out of options to wake you up if you fall asleep on stream. Oh my god, you're right. I won't fall asleep this time. I'm not. I won't. I won't, I promise. I won't. I'm playing Xenoblade. There's no way I could. I'm always too excited to play this game.
Cool.
Although I don't know if you can tell, I am a little bit sleep deprived. Yeah, we followed because of your Digimon World X order stuff, but this is the first time we've seen you live since
So how's it look?
we very rarely get on Twitch. Oh my god, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wait, can I pause this? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for... that means I was successful in keeping you entertained and whatnot. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I know you said you're going to go to bed soon, so I really appreciate that you're able to make a live and to say hi. Make your presence known to me. If you ever happen to catch a live again, I hope to see you again in the future. The community will welcome you, that is for sure. Xenoblade's too exciting. Wait, this time? This time, what did I say?
Very tricky, but nothing is impossible for the right price. So long as it's high enough.
How much are we talking?
Good night, Vivian. Thank you so much for stopping by.
If that works, my family loves those things.
Wait, that's it? Seriously?
You won't fall asleep? Oh, yeah, I did fall asleep on stream. Was it last week or the week before? I think it was last week. I was playing Metaphor ReFantasio, and I was going to end stream, but someone in my chat kept edging me to keep going because a really good cutscene was gonna be next. And, I was like, oh, I'm really tired though. I don't know if I should. And they were like, no, don't worry. You can keep going. The next cutscene's not that long. So I was like, okay, if you say it's not that long, then I'll play it. But it ended up not being a short cutscene. It ended up being like a 35-minute long cutscene. And I fell asleep halfway into it. And I was asleep on stream for I think like what, 15 minutes? I was asleep. And I was like, damn, I really should have just ended when I wanted to. It was a long cutscene. I know, it was so long. Even I watched like a bit of the cutscene. I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and the cutscene was still going. And I was like, whoa, this was not a short cutscene. They lied to me. They lied to me. But it's okay. I went back and I rewatched that scene that I missed, so we're all good. But now I know if someone says the cutscene is short, they're lying. Can I get a freaking Hoya? Wait, that's a reference. I forgot how you're supposed to say it. Damn, biggest lie of 2025. Luckily, they're not here though, because they did feel bad and they did apologize, but. Wazza! You need 10 delivered ASAP. No sweat. For just 10,000 credits, we'll send your piping hot pizzas anywhere in New LA. Wait, why are we talking about pizzas? Are we doing the Manon a favor? Is that what happened? I was not paying attention to what we were talking about with that Manon. These are headed out to Jashiro's place, yeah? We'll have them here before the cheese begins to cool. But yeah, like it was a long cutscene. I think it ended up being like 30-something minutes instead, and I fell asleep around like the 10-minute mark, or maybe even less than that. And then I fell asleep for a good while. I don't know. For those of you that were there when it happened, Random Dawn, no, you were there. Were you there too, Kana, when it happened? Could you guys tell that I had fallen asleep? Wait, where are we delivering these pizzas? Oh, to the Manons, okay. Using pizzas as payment to get stone embedded into an accessory? Dude, we're lucky that these Manon like frozen pizzas, cause like, that they don't know that a frozen pizza is not gourmet food. Excuse me. Sorry.
Cool.
You weren't there? I never noticed I was distracted by the cutscene. Maybe. It was a pretty intense cutscene that I guess being silent for it makes sense. But at some point, I stopped reading chat, and maybe that's what ended up giving away, like, hey, I think she's asleep.
I got your hot pizza.
Be able to pump out pizzas, at least that's true. The Manon's obsession with pizza is helping our little economy in New LA.
So you'll make the bracelet then?
I gave you my word, remember? I promise it'll be more stunning than even the finest Earth pizza. Yeah, hopefully. The bracelet is finished, if that's okay.
Man, Dorothy's gonna love this.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you all so much. I'm going to go ask her out right now.
Good luck, bro. I don't know if we've been the best
that
wing
worked
woman,
out.
but let's see.
I really hope she says yes after all this.
I think
we go
she
see?
says yes from my memory.
You know it.
The only one pizza store in the city is getting strained. True, but at least with the population that we have, though, we probably don't need more than one pizza place, though. By the size of New LA, it kind of feels like we didn't take that many people with us. That's why I kind of wish New LA was a bit bigger, or had some more like levels to it. Cause if you look at like NLA, like just based off all this, it's like NLA is not that big. It's very, very small. Like this is what the whole of humanity has to live on. This little bitty itty bitty place.
Looks like that went well.
Everything go according to Tatsu plan.
Like they say, even a broken
Where is
clock.
everyone sleeping? I know
really saw the
Blade
point
sleeps
in
in the
relationships.
barracks. Everyone else, I
hey,
assume
guess
they
if it
have a
makes them happy.
residency home, but like there's not a lot of houses.
What do you mean?
So I got no idea.
Nothing.
Because the way that
talking
they
to
talk about New LA, it feels like New LA is bigger than it should be. Like that it appears to be. Like the way they talk about NLA and like the quest and everything, it feels like they talk about NLA like there's thousands of people here. And there's definitely not thousands of people here. So, I don't know. Let's see. I think maybe I'll make that the last. Liviana. That's a cute name, Liviana. The Manon, especially since now the Manon are here, it's like this place is gonna feel super condensed. I don't know. NLA kind of looks like. I don't know. I don't feel like I would enjoy living in a place like this. You know what I mean? Maybe like 200 from what we see. Yeah, I feel like the most you can fit in here is like an elementary school class amount of people, like 100 to 200 at most. Like, where does everyone live? Like, and the people who aren't Blade, like, why are they even here? Alright, hey guys, this is Recording Crypta here. I am going to do a couple of missions today. Okay, so we have a bunch of basic missions on the map that I have kind of been letting linger for a little bit. So I'm going to kind of go through all of them and see which ones we can do. Let's see, we have the Fashionista. It's level 4, so I think we can do this super quickly. I've been mostly showcasing all the affinity missions and story missions on stream, but I think that I should do a couple of basic missions off screen just because they're really easy, and if I ever need to collect anything, I could just do it without taking up so much time on stream. But yeah, not all of them are going to require me to do a lot of collection, but a majority of them will. All right, Victoria, are you being racist against the Manon again? Our brand, Belle Betty Fashions, prides itself on offering products made for women, by women, no matter what species they may be. But so far, we've only been able to reach a human audience. If we want to succeed on Mira, we need to start bringing Manon women into the fold. Which is precisely what I've asked Panyar here to accomplish as head of our new Manon sales division.
Hello. Leave it to me, okay? As the rising star of non-human fashion, I'm positioned to revolutionize Manon apparel, you see? But what? In your opinion, how does current man-on fashion strike you? Does it just all look the same?
I guess so. I actually haven't really paid much attention.
Ah, you have very, very fine taste, don't you? You see, we man-on have no custom of wearing clothes specifically designed for one's own body. Most man-on will throw on anything, even if it's too big and not especially flattering, you know?
They're more using their brains.
Aha! I have it, yes. Victoria, you need to craft undergarments like the ones you humans wear, but in man-on sizes. That sort of subtle, concealed fashion is fantastic, isn't it? Very, very confidence boosting.
That's an interesting idea, Panyar. I don't know if I read a line in the wrong voice or not. Though we'll need to do some research. I have no idea what kind of side chart to use for a man-on.
Maybe we'll just have my good friend here do it. It is decided. Go into town and ask 3 man-on for their measurements, okay?
I feel like I remember this mission.
Why do humans keep such data secret? It seems so narrow-minded, doesn't it? Men are very, very open about such question, you know. So will you go ask them?
Basically, men don't have no shame. I need Pioneer to stay here and start working up some designs. I understand it's rather sudden, but would you mind helping us? We can check up the new NLA apparel scene together. Oh, and in addition to the measurements, we need material to craft the garments. And full of supple leather would be perfect if you can track some down. Okay, I think I should have the leather already. I appreciate all your help. Division is brand new, so we're still rather understaffed.
Many, many thanks. Kimmy, let me give you the names of 3 of my friends who are likely to give your measurements, okay?
For juniors, talk to Veveretta. For misses, see Alias. And for older women, ask Vipone, okay? Vipone?
They should all be in New LA somewhere, so go get those measurements, alright?
No problem. I'm probably gonna round that one. Everetta.
What? You need something, perhaps? Because I'm not working right now, so I'm basically doing nothing, which I guess makes me free for whatever. You must be a friend of Panyar, no? In that case, I'll tell you anything you want. What measurements did you need? Bust, waist, and hip? Easy enough. Wait just a minute and I'll go take the readings, okay? Here are my measurements, okay? So, just what do you need these for anyway? Underwear? That sounds kind of interesting. Maybe I'll give them a try once they're available.
Just going around asking women their sizes. It reminds me of when I was in high school and literally boys had no shame asking girls like their bra and underwear sizes. And I'm like, y'all. Bro. What? Why did high school boys have no shame asking people that? Like, why? I don't understand.
Hello! Oh, a human! I find you all very, very fascinating, no? I'm happy to talk for as long as you like, okay? Oh, you're here on an errand for my daughter, are you now? And just what has Panyar got herself into this time? Collaborating with humans to make underwear? Most fascinating. Of course, I'll help in any way I can, won't I? If you don't mind staying right there for a moment, I'll go measure myself. Here you are, straight from my body to yours, okay? Well, we men on all start dressing in human style clothes from now on, perhaps. Well, I can't wait. Tell my darling girl to keep up the good work, won't you? Okay, and for the last one, right next to NLA. Or Armory Alley. This all is New LA. Here. Whoa. Where are you, Damer? What's wrong? Yes. Can I help you? Non-disclosure agreements keep me from discussing work, but I'm happy to speak about anything else. Probably. You want measurements of my body's physical dimensions, yes. As it turns out, all of my biometrics were taken when I started work on my current job. You are welcome to a copy of all that data if you want. I won't ask what you aim to do with these numbers, okay? Alright, yes, I will. I wonder where. You say? Wonder where? This is some new manner of weapon, perhaps. It sounds so deadly. I don't know the specifics, but I wish you luck in your R&D efforts.
They really do have no concept of, we should keep certain things private. Okay, supple leather, we get that from Grex's. Oh, I guess I didn't already have any on me. I thought it was Grex's we get it from. Maybe that's not right. Okay, let's fight. Oh no, we get it from Lepex's. Lepex's. I knew I had an X in it. But the question, is it from the body appendage is what it looks like? Okay. Yes.
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. I love Swiss cheese. Oh. Didn't get anything from that. Alright, I will see you guys when I get all of these supple leathers. Alright, that should be all the supple leathers. Perfect, perfect. Let me just grab this other thing while I'm here. Okay, let's deliver this back to the Manon. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, here you go, Panyar and Victoria. Where are they? Here's your materials and your measurements. Panyar is fascinating to watch. It's just one fresh new idea after the next with her. If we could bring those ideas to market, I really think we can revolutionize the way Manon women dress. And how are you progressing? Are the materials and measurements ready? Great, this should be plenty. We can start cutting samples right away. Say, Panyar, once the samples are complete, will you be the first to model one for us? I would be very happy to be the first ever underwear in Manon history, wouldn't I? Excellent. We'll have them stitched into no time flat. Perfect. We're ready when you are, Panyar. Copy that. I'll be right back, okay? I can't wait to see how they feel on me. We're gonna see Manon in her underwear. Of course, they wouldn't actually show it. What? What is this? Being squeezed like this is very uncomfortable, you know? This isn't fashion. It's bondage. Do you really wear things like these? Aren't they so awful? I mean... no, I do not prefer going commando. You're amazing, aren't you now? Heroic, even. If I had to stay bound up like this all the time, I would lose my mind, probably. I don't know. Anyway, I'm taking these off right now. Phew, I thought I might die for a minute. Even for fashion, there are limits to what'll I do, okay? I suppose underwear could be a bit of a hard sell if you aren't used to it. I didn't think of that. Maybe we should try approaching the Manon customer through cosmetics instead. That reminds me. Victoria, you have a very nice smell. Better than most other humans, right? Were you maybe born different? I wear perfume. It's an aromatic spray made from a combination of pleasing scents. Oh, another form of invisible fashion, yes. Excellent. I think Manon are much more likely to enjoy this, no? A new fragrance made especially for the Manon women? I think it might actually work. And it's time for our good friend to go collect the scents we Manon enjoy, right? After that, we can mix them up into a dangerously fresh new perfume, yes? Sure, whatever you want. I don't have all the materials. Okay. Here we go. It's part 2. Alright, what are we fighting? Fish? The Manon want to smell like fish? Oh no, we're collecting things. Okay, that makes a lot more sense than fighting fish on the beach. Okay, how many of them do I need exactly? 1, 2, 3, a bunch? I'm so glad that the game actually shows where these are located. Wasn't the case before. Okay. Okay, 2, 3. And the last one. Perfect. Not too hard to find. Alright, so clothes was a bust. Let's try perfume. Here are the materials.
Nice! Oh, it smells like you have something good on you, doesn't it? Which ingredient do you think would make the best perfume?
Before with side effects, so chest the base traces joy of his test spices could be taken and relaxing aroma. Even the most lively of creatures says combat scent. Okay, probably not this one. Let's go with Sonar Herb.
Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Just great.
Here, let me take a whiff. It's sweet and almost calming. I like it. Though I'm a bit surprised you agree, Panyar. I thought you would have gone for something edgier.
I'm a sensitive girl on the inside, Victoria. Here, friend, why don't you have a sniff as well? It's quite charming, don't you think?
Yeah, I prefer much more softer scents. I like sweet scents, actually. So maybe this wouldn't be more of my cup of tea, but I prefer things that are like cozier, I'd say. I could see this going over well with battle-weary blades. A little pick-me-up, you know? I'll contact production and tell them to get started. Oh, and here, this is for all your hard work. Thanks for the help and for being so flexible. Yay! And we got a bunch of swimmer stuff. Okie dokie. Is it late at night? Can I do this heart-to-heart with the elf? Well, he's in my party. Let me get rid of him, actually. Oh yeah, it is very late at night, so I can actually yeet him from the party. And see. Maybe he'll be there. I do need to do these heart-to-hearts before I forget. I keep forgetting about them. Yeah. Yep, I just saw him right over my eye. Yep, there he is. Hello, sir.
You gonna let me rest or what?
You look as bored as I feel, Pard. I never know what to do with myself when I'm not on a damn job. How do you spend your days off? I do like to do some work on my days off, but it's like work that I find fun. It's not like work. I don't date, so we'll do slacking. Talk about a waste of a vacation. Hey, that's right. You're living over there with Elma and Lynn, but they're fun to be around, huh? Nothing wrong with spending a quiet day at home when you're with friends or family. I certainly don't regret that aimless time I spent with, well, you know who. I don't actually. Can you enlighten me? Because I forgot. Anyway, I got nothing but free time on my hands today. I'm so bored, I'm pissing my day away with this bunch of deadbeats. Wanna have fun? That sounds about a million times more fun than what I'm doing right now. Fortunately, Eleanor told me I can't drink like I used to no more. How old are you again, Yelp? I don't think you're that old. She says my reclaimer work starts to suffer when I'm hungover. Whatever. I've already had 10 drinks today, though I'd better not push it. Thanks for the invite. Best thing that happened to me all day. We'll do it some other time, yeah? Off duty. Yep, I'm glad you're having fun, buddy. I don't have a pet dog. At least, I think I only have a cat, so I can't do that with Lynn. Bose in the morning. We can do that. I also have to eat him for my party. I'll just put some people in my party that still need their affinity to be risen. And it said the morning, right? Okay. There you are, sir. Hello.
Never cease trading.
Ah, Crypta. What wonderful timing. I was just trying to teach these baby blades the mindset they'll need to survive in the field. But they don't seem to truly grasp what I'm saying. They may not yet have had enough real-world experience.
Perhaps you, the victor of countless battles, could teach them the key to your survival in a way they might more easily understand. So you're saying that you should consider every option carefully, then make the choice that best ensures their survival. So that is the secret to your longevity. Not savagery, but resourcefulness. Not haste, but thoughtfulness. I must admit that your cool and collected approach to battle is somewhat alien to me, but no one wants to see these disciples return with their lives more than I. I hope your words ring out in their hearts as they set foot on their first battlefield. I could tell you how to give for educating and inspiring others, and I say now how right my intuition was. What say you, Crypta? Will you help me forge these lumps of soft metal into tepid steel blades? But while I'm honored to have been asked to serve as their guide, my hairy duties suffer in the meantime. I could use a second fount of wisdom to aid me. I was hesitating about this job, but would ask you to please consider my proposal. Think of the exceptional blades you could help them become. Shout a Zen Buddhist Katsuchi. I don't know what that means. I am pleased to hear it, and in that case, I must ask you to begin an intensive study of these sacred sutras, as my instruction is based on the Buddha's wisdom. If you believe that all the Buddha has to teach in the Noble Eightfold Path, you will be pleasantly surprised. Many of his teachings are relevant to warriors' life on the battlefield. I shall begin preparing crates of the most essential texts and have them shipped to your room immediately. Read and memorize each before starting the next. Is he trying to convert us? How I look forward to lengthy discussions of the Tripitaka during your study breaks.
Preacher man, quite literally. Alright, let me see. Can I do any others? I could do this one with Yelv too. Or we could do this one with Alma in the afternoon. Alma! One of the rare times we see you not in the barracks.
Have you heard?
Hello.
Expanding the effective area of the deflector shields would require optimizing your energy output by at least 8%. The only way to accomplish that is by multiplexing our energy drivers.
Immediately she sees me and she's like straight to business.
Alright? I'll prepare a couple of design proposals. You can bring them to the mechanical team and see which they think is the most workable. Oh, hello there, Crypta. Sorry about that. I was wrapped up in a conversation about technical issues with New LA's defenses, which you heard. Anyway, I didn't even notice you were there. That? No, it's nothing. I did a little bit of mechanical engineering work years ago, but it hardly qualifies as one of my many talents. Honestly, outside of engineering, combat is my only noteworthy talent. I can't even cook like Lynn. So I'm determined to see what few talents I do have, but to the best possible use for the people of New LA. I hope you too can avoid being constrained by the constant demands of Blade, and can put your other talents to use now and then for the good of New LA. I'm glad you understand. If everyone used their unique talents to help everyone else out, so I know we'd be able to survive our current travails. And beyond that, we'd be better positioned to build a bright future of all of us here in New LA. Then we Blades could truly say that we're building a legacy. The techie. Alma really does have a lot of things to think about here in New LA, doesn't she? Yep. Alright. But that is going to be it for now.